Welcome back to Sushimi's House. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi, joined today by my sweet sister, Ice Ice Bubbie.
Yo, listen up!
And my good puppy son, Mr. President, aka Theodosa, aka Teddy, who I think just got woken up by Bubbie's incredible rendition of
He
Blue.
also has melted so much, I can't see anything of him. All I see is a blanket moving like a worm in my lab.
And this is Final Fantasy XVI.
Nice trick.
No, I hate that it's just Clive's voice out of him. Oh, that was better. Then he came a little more like...
I've learned Brimstone.
You've learned Brimstone. I like the little announcement. Thanks. God, I forgot you are... I have to save my words, never mind. Give me like 25 more seconds.
Wow. Thank you, Bubbie.
You're welcome. How much do you bench?
Like 5.
Stones throw. Yeah, just a little stone. A stone's throw away. That's going so slow, you could dodge that, though. You just take it back now, y'all. One step this time.
I was learned the ability Brimstone from Titan. Hold and release R2 and square to emit a violent explosion. Hold and release it longer to increase the explosion size and strength. Press X at any time to cancel the charge without triggering the explosion.
Now, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. We did do this with a different fight. Because we were joking about how he was gathering the spirit energy of everybody.
Oh yeah. Ifrit is invulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone. Suffering an attack, however, will automatically trigger the explosion.
Alright, make sure the baby was doing good. Just pelting him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I was gonna say earlier, you are one ugly motherfucker, dude. I'm sorry. Titan's design, it's something about like the head area. His head's just not. It's a little too little. Like it's not so little that it's noticeable, but it's just a little too little for his whole self.
Fair.
Also,
Again, the way he wiggles though makes me think he's gonna go into a breakdance at any second. Oh.
Earthshaker, Dreamtaker. Oh, there we go. Hipple.
Strip mine. Come and get it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Uno, dos, cuatro. Which one's that one? Oh, I know you want me.
Fireball? Oh.
No, I know you want me. You know I want you.
Just a bunch of whiffing.
It fell and showed me his stupid little butt. His almost gimme butt.
His Hank Hill ass.
You fucking Hank Hill ass. What are you gonna sell me propane? Idiot. Look at me, I made a fire. I don't need no damn propane. I tell you what. Yeah, no, it is crazy. Like, we are...
He does have an innie ass.
He does. Alright, Fergie. No, Beyonce.
I thought you were insulting Fergie's ass for a minute.
No.
And I was just like, whoa, dude.
It's the voice of the land thing. Is the joke too old, too dead yet? Don't matter. Don't matter. This joke is a full code. Doesn't matter if it's 95 years old. We will do everything it takes to keep it alive.
I was gonna say, can you just go to sleep, man?
Take a nap. Wait, crotch shot. Oh, okay, we're going up. Yeah, so... Oh, that sucks. Wow, that sucks. Hey, that feels bad because you did actually accomplish the thing it told you to do. Oh, wow, we just flipped him. That's interesting.
Judy.
Okay, now
You
just
did a Judy flip.
Now just stab him in the chest. Just stab him in the chest.
And just poop in his mouth?
A candy? Starlight candy?
Rock candy.
Give me the raw candy.
Probably the heart of the mother crystal.
Yep, he is just gonna eat it. That's cool. Ifrit is obviously like big, but right now he just looks like normal dude size, and then of course the Titan looks like Titan. And I have to remember that a normal human being reaches like Ifrit's like ankle.
Yeah, honestly.
So the proportions.
Like these are boulders. These are not rocks that are floating.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we are in the middle of the desert, which gives us a lot of room to play.
That's true.
Hope no one's house was here.
It's miles and miles of nothing, and we just stumbled through somebody's shack.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Are you fucking... No! No!
No!
Just canceled my insurance policy.
Now, even I can tell you that is not a smart move to cancel your insurance. I mean, I guess if you can afford it, but...
Well, but also if you live in a desert, like...
Hi, you got uglier.
Interesting. Is it weird that I'm just like, no, this is a glow up?
Maybe I need to take a closer.
Maybe it's the tentacles.
Yeah, that's true. You're just a little puppy. You're just a dog.
Oh, word! It's a Sonic game now.
Oh my god. This is very Sonic. Titan lost. Yeah, he lost his way. The way he totally had way under control, totally normal before. Yeah, okay, I guess this is better because it's like, with Titan, they try really hard to make him look like a dude. Which, like, I mean, I guess Titan is just supposed to be a big dude. But, like, I think it's just
this music.
It's Sonic. It's just Sonic. It's just the very little tiny head. Yes, that many littles were needed. Thank you for asking.
Oh, we're on it.
Idiot. Why'd you give me access? Do need many tentacles. Yeah, I do wonder, like, why tentacles? You're like a creature of the ground, not the sea, but sure, we'll break dance.
Maybe like earthworms? Oh.
Oh, I like that. I like that idea.
What am I supposed to do here?
Your best. Attack, fireball, jump, and evade. You do have a dodge button.
Yeah, but like the dodge is like a slide tackle.
Shit! It's a Sonic game where you're allowed to cuss. Let's go.
That honestly sounds like a good rule.
100%. Shit. Fucking Sonic saying shit. Who cusses the most in the Sonic universe? Not Knuckles. Knuckles? Very little cussing.
Cream.
Creed?
Cream? Yes, Creed. The band Creed exists in
Cream.
Sonic.
Now, which one is it the bunny or is it the chow?
Pretty sure it's the bunny. I think the chow is cheese.
Okay, that's what it is, because it's cream cheese. Which, very good name. Thank you, Sega.
Yep, good work.
Well done. Good work. Still won't forgive you for naming the pig hedgehog a very common name that I also happen to have, because I never knew Peace. I still don't know Peace.
Do any of us ever know Peace in our lifetime?
Yesterday I asked Jonathan, I was like, do I look nice?
Alright, we're just gonna glaze past that.
I mean, you know the answer.
Yeah, fair.
I was like, hey, like, I got ready, and we were getting ready to go out. I was like, hey, do I look nice? And he was like, he goes to his phone, and he's like, hey Google, does Amy look nice? I immediately pulled up so much Sonic stuff.
So much Sonic porn.
So much Sonic stuff. Like, is Amy okay? And I was like, why'd you do that? Why'd you remind me? He's like, I didn't know, because he didn't grow up with fucking Sonic. You up?
Probably. Hey, knock it off, man. What if there's girls watching?
Go back to sleep, dude. You suck.
Nobody wants to date a guy with an aggressive dog.
Yeah. A fucking small dog with actual little dog syndrome. It's embarrassing, dude.
Grow up.
My coworker recently got surgery, and so she's been out for a little bit. And I got to go visit her yesterday. Well, both I took, or not yesterday, the day before, I took out her sutures because she had her procedure done out of town. And so I was like, well, so she was like, can, ask all of us, can one of you guys, like, stop by and take the sutures out? I was like, oh, absolutely. Like, I'm such a sucker for that kind of stuff. Also, like, it's not hard, so, and she lives very close by, so I was like, yeah, absolutely. And also, I got off work before anyone else, so it makes sense. I offered. took her a little treat, took her a little smoothie, and cause she's cool. I really like her, and her husband too. My husband's like a D&D fan. He keeps wanting to like set up a night where we like play games, and she has 2 wiener dogs, Hazel and Bam Bam, and then her parents are in town taking care of her, and they have 3 wiener dogs.
That's too many wiener dogs.
Molly, Bella, and Beethoven. And so...
I'm not an expert, but that sounds like too many wiener dogs.
So there were, in fact, I was surrounded by 5 wiener dogs at one point. And, it's heaven. Well, it was heaven except for Molly. It's so funny, my coworker's mom was literally like, we will give you... she mentioned something like, yeah, while I'm in town, I might sell Molly. And I was like, oh, well... And she was beautiful, so I was like, oh, well, maybe. And Jonathan and I like wiener dogs, so he's like, oh, I was like, maybe I'll take her. And immediately she was like, really? I was like, like, oh, I'm kidding. And my coworker's husband was like, do not disclose the fact that she barks a lot and stinks. And I was like, I have news for you. Those are 2 things I'm very, very accustomed to.
Yeah, Jonathan does that.
Yeah, exactly. He barks all the time and he smells like shit. No. Yeah, pelt his stupid little eyeballs.
It's like, earlier you and Dad were talking, and one of our family members is currently in the hospital. He's stable.
Yes,
he's fine.
He's okay, thankfully.
And honestly, I'm not too attached either way. But our dad was talking about how one of the nurses was like helping her aunt out by being like, hey, let me bring you some food. And our dad was like, I didn't realize he was gay until after he came back.
Only this matters because we have this thing where our father has some sort of hole for gay men. Just our father's not like, oh my god, wow, so attractive. He just talks to a lot of people, so I think he just would be not pull anyone, but I don't know how to say it. He just talks to a lot of people, so
our dad is a homophobe, and so he can't see a gay person without being like, they're gay.
Well, yeah. Number 1. Number 2, he is charming but also pushy. So he finds ways for people to help him.
Right.
So of course if it just happens to be a gay man, everyone's gonna be like, oh, you've got some sort of pull, and it's like, well, no, but anyway, that's the thought, but that's not a thing.
So anyway, so our dad's just like, yeah, I didn't realize he was gay until after he came back after having given your aunt lunch. And so he mentions this guy's like a nurse, and I go, as a joke, I'm like, oh, all male nurses are gay. And I looked right at Bubbie, because Jonathan is a
male nurse.
Well, yeah, he was a male nurse. Now he's a. Next time at Tsushimi's house.
What?
I forgot what he is.
He's a nurse practitioner.
That's what it is.
He's still a nurse. He's still nursing.
My brain kept wanting to say RN, and I was like, no, he's not an RN.
NP.
I specifically, no, he's not.
NP, but he's doing both. He's still travel nursing, but he is also working a side NP.
Yeah.
Really hard
and so our dad immediately came to Jonathan's rescue, no, that's not true. Jonathan's a nurse. And I was like, that's the joke.
That's the joke. Father, that is the joke.
Speaking of Jonathan, he texted me yesterday, which never happens. And I mentioned this on stream the other night, but of course, by the time Happy Valentine's Day, guys! By the time you see this, we're celebrating Christmas in a little bit. Whip it good. Anyway,
I wish I could understand a little bit of what's happening. I guess you're just finding a big dude who's throwing tentacles and fists and stones at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, he texted me yesterday because he's been learning Spanish, and he took a test, and there was something on his test that just didn't it just felt weird.
Yeah.
And so he brought it up to Bubbie, and Bubbie was like, yeah, I've never heard of that. That's super weird. And so he brought it to me, and I was like, I've heard that, but man, that is such a there is no use case for that. That doesn't make you sound super out of place.
Like some weird time traveler.
Yeah.
speaking.
Or a Spaniard, which is gross.
Which is worse.
For context, the phrase was, oops. Or the word was ube, like Hube, which is the past tense or self-referential aber. Again, weird thing, doesn't have a lot of use cases. You would almost certainly say like había or habría or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he texted me to ask like, hey, can you explain this? Or rather, he's like, I have a Spanish question if you're like awake and like it's cool to ask you. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And within seconds, Bubbie has called me to tell me about this, and we kind of go over it for a little bit. And then she was just like, by the way, we're about to be in your area for breakfast. Do you want some?
Right. Well, because
and I'm
Jonathan
a slut for breakfast.
It's also like cheap diner breakfast.
Oh,
Love a cheap diner.
love it. Can't go wrong. You can, but
You can, but when you don't, it's so satisfying.
right. Just like I haven't.
I've done it. I've gotten it. No, well, because like we were driving to this place that's close to the house, close to here, and I brought it back up because he had asked me like a good hour before, and I was like, well, how about you text Jess, because I don't know that thing you're asking me. And you know, your textbook, not even the textbook, his textbook wasn't even teaching him that. It was like something he remembered from a different lesson.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, well, you can Google it all you want, but like, you know, if you want like real context from somebody, like I can't give you that, so ask Sush. Oh, so romantic here for Valentine's.
I genuinely don't know when
I don't know when this is going up. I don't think it'll be Valentine's, but that would be hilarious if we nailed it.
Happy Milk Day.
Boing. But I reminded him again in the car, and he was like, "Oh yeah, let me text him." And I'm like, "Actually, do you want to just see if Sush wants to come to breakfast with us?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, you're right. Let's do it." You know, because I was like, at this point, we're like 5-10 minutes from the house, so we can just swing by and grab you. And again, wait, where's? I don't understand. Oh, we're having to still shoot the pieces.
I guess.
What are we grabbing onto?
Tentacle.
Are we falling? I don't understand. I thought we were falling down.
We are.
We are? Oh. I guess.
It's just very slow because we're so high up.
True. This was a very Sonic thing to happen, though.
Right?
Wild.
Anyway, so yeah, we went to the diner. We had a great time because it's a diner.
Yeah.
And on the way back, I can't remember what exactly triggered this, but Jonathan said something unfortunate, and so I just went, Naur. And he like just paused. And then I went on to say some other cursed thing, as I am wont to do. And he goes,
blew his load, is what you said.
Oh, yeah. I mentioned that I was tired from socializing and I'd blown my load. And he was like, geez, I was still recovering from the first thing you said. And I was like, what's the first thing you said? And I was like, well, you didn't say, you said Naur, but I thought you said hard R. And I was like, Jesus, man.
Such a roundabout way to say terrible stuff.
Why would I say that?
Kid. Wow. Fucking gave him a lobotomy.
Right.
A rock pig lobotomy.
Split that boy in half.
God, so his body, like, there's no body left behind after this, right? Like, there can't possibly be. He just
There he be.
There he is. Well, now you just look so stupid and little compared to your big self.
I'm hurt.
Now you're just Osmosis Jones running through your own big body. And then, can we next time? Will we be allowed to? Will we be allowed to?
The blah,
Blah 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 blah.
Yes, we can and we have and we will and we must. Next time at Tsushimi's house, we keep beating up Titan. Later.
Bye.
You gotta know you're in for something special. You gotta feel it in your bones. Oh, you're gonna find what you need all in time. If you're looking for it, na 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 na. If you're looking for it, na na na.